Hey yo, now this is gonna fuck a lot of people up, but it's gonna help a lot of people out. And that's what the fuck I'm about. I'm trying to help motherfuckers. So most motherfuckers never read the Bible. And we got too many motherfuckers believing some shit and they haven't read it. And the more that I read, the more bullshit that I find. And the bullshit just flies like off the roof. Like you won't, if you haven't read this shit, you can't imagine how much stupidity is in there. The more you read it, you're like, I can't believe people are actually this stupid. Like I guarantee you. I was reading it and it's just like that's why I told y'all from the beginning in one of my first videos that I was gonna be doing this. I told y'all I was just gonna get the Bible and read through that shit for y'all. I just gonna have the audio read the shit and I'm just gonna break the shit down. Because I felt like, you know what? Maybe that is the problem. That the problem is that people haven't even read the Bible or heard the Bible, the full version of it. Because my thinking is there's no way a working brain can actually read the Bible and all the way through really the first goddamn chapter. But my thinking is if there's any smart people listening that catch on and read this shit, then the less people are going to actually believe it. The more people that read it, the less they'll start to believe it. That's my thinking. So fuck it, we gonna go through it. And I'm gonna stop the video at each chapter and we just gonna pick up like that. It's gonna be its own series. This gonna take a while. But whatever by the time I finish this series, whatever fucking chapter in the Bible you wanna hear, you'll be able to click on my shit and just hear the breakdown of that shit. So let's come on.
Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void.
Boom. That nigga created the earth, but it was without form. So what the fuck did he create it out of?
And darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, Let there
So darkness, now this nigga saying let there be light. So there wasn't no light before. That's what they saying.
be light.
So this nigga just said, let there be light. And now there's fucking light? That's how light came in? A man in the motherfucking middle of nowhere just said, let there be light?
And there was light. And God saw the light that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And
So he didn't have a name for this shit before, or he just started this shit off the top of his fucking head. There wasn't no, before God just said this shit, it wasn't no fucking days and nights. Apparently it was just night.
God said, Let there be a firmament.
It was all night all day long. now it's a motherfucking what is the firmament anyways? Is it the fucking atmosphere? Is it the dome? What is the fucking firmament?
In the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters.
Divide
and God made the firmament
waters from the waters? Wait, what? That's why motherfuckers think that it's water, that space is just water? What the fuck is happening here?
and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were
So the motherfucking firmament is heaven now. Okay. So the firmament is heaven. God made So heaven wasn't created yet. Y'all seen this? The firmament is heaven. Outer space is heaven. The fuck out of here.
The second day. And God said,
Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear.
and it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seed.
So he did all this shit just with his words. He just said the shit and spoke all this shit into existence. He didn't lift his fucking hand up yet once. He ain't lift his fucking finger yet. Wow.
And God saw that it was good. And God said,
Let the earth bring forth grass.
How the fuck he see it was good if it wasn't even, he ain't create bad yet, did he? He ain't say it's nothing about him creating bad yet. So how the fuck can it be good? Cause to have good, you gotta have bad. Fuck.
The herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth.
and it was so. And the earth brought forth grass and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. And God
How many motherfucking times is this nigga gonna see that it's good?
said,
Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night,
Why?
and let
Why didn't he do that shit in the first place?
them be for signs and for seasons and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth.
That's the stars.
And it
the
was
moon
so.
shit.
And
And
God
it was
made
so.
2 great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night.
The sun. and
He
the
made
moon.
the stars also.
Yeah.
And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day.
He said he made them. The Bible saying that he made the stars and the moon. Wait, nigga, he just said, let it be that. Let there be a light in the sky for the day and for the night. That's how he made the shit, with his words.
And over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said,
Let the
We ain't even got to a whole week yet. This is only the 4th day, people.
waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven.
And God created great whales, and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl.
All these fucking animals, all these animals were created on the same fucking day. And y'all niggas just let that shit ride?
After his kind, and God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying,
Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth.
And the evening and the morning were the 5th day. And God said,
Let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing,
Yeah.
and beast of the earth after his kind.
and it was so. And God made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said,
Let us make man in our image, after our likeness.
Wait a second, wait a motherfucking second. In our image, who the fuck is he talking to? Who the fuck is God talking to? Who the fuck is our? How you gonna make man in our image? Nigga, who else is with your ass?
And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth.
That's why motherfucking man think he run all this shit. Cause the fucking words right you just heard right there.
And over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
So God created man in his own image, in the image of God.
No, man created God in their image. Fuck, that's why all the fucked up shit you see God doing in the Bible is the same fucking shit that these fucking niggas who wrote that shit is carrying out on your ass today.
God created he him, male and female created he them. And God
Okay,
blessed them. And God
y'all heard that. He created male and female, he, them, and he blessed them. So we got male and females already. We established that. Male and females are made, right? He just made them. He created them. They just said that in the Bible. They're already created. That's the first creation story.
said unto them,
Be fruitful and multiply,
So they
and
multiply.
replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion.
Replenish the earth. That's what he just told their ass. Replenish the earth. Plenish it again. Do it again. It's already been done.
Over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth.
And God said,
Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of...
I mean, that ain't a bad deal right there, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad about that part. But shit, hey, it's still some bullshit.
all the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth.
Hey, this shit is boring, though. You know what I'm saying? This Bible, when you read this shit, it's boring as hell. Y'all see how it's a dry ass story. Nobody trying to read that shit. That's why nobody read this shit.
Upon the earth, wherein there is life. I have given every green herb for meat.
And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day.
Alright, so the evening and the morning, the sixth day, he already created man and women. He said that, and the fucking birds and fowls and beasts and all that crawling shit and the plants and the fish. He made that shit. It's day 6.
Chapter 2. Thus the
Alright, I ain't going into chapter 2 on this video. I told you, only one chapter at a time. The next chapter I got for your ass coming right after this. But y'all just see, man, this shit is bogus. Like, this whole story is whack. Most Hiding. I'll be back.